My God.
My God, it's Drumbo's music. Whew, boy.
Context never matter.
Never. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of Tales of Harbor, an actual play of OVA on Twitch. I'm Wordsy, and I'm going to be your DM for this one. Joining me are my very good friends, Public Opinion, B-Drops, and Action Shakespeare. Say hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody.
I thought we were in a barbershop quartet.
Oh,
I
should have
mean,
harmonized.
we gotta, we
Hello.
practice.
Hello.
Hello. So, oh, jeez. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to get into things.
I was born ready.
Okay.
Terrified.
I don't think I'll ever be ready.
Hey, what do you mean? All right. So, boing. So last time on Tales of Harbor, Daisy, Victoria, and Zelen assaulted the Samurai Games division, and took a pincer attack approach. Zelen jumped out of the car immediately, skateboarding into some Knights of Harbor and some samurai goons, and holding them off single-handedly until citizens from Harbor with superpowers came to provide assistance to this vision of fury. um, Inside, Daisy and Victoria began trashing the place, looking for a way to traverse the inside of the building, where they were successful, and assisted further in by Briar Reboot, or better known as Penelope Thistle. Legasp! Who could have seen it coming?
Who indeed?
And after meeting with some strange voices and robots inside of the facility, they came face to face with the head of Samurai Games, Lucy Ravel, who promptly basically ignored them. I don't know.
As she should.
And then activated security. Zelen, jumping back into the protector role, stopped a massive robotic head and hands from reaching Victoria and Daisy, who did the job they needed to do, taking off the smiley face sticker from the machine that was running Eons Online, shutting down the game for good.
Hooray!
Good job, everybody.
Take that.
We did a good thing. We really ended it on a high note.
Yeah, and then some other things did occur. Days, everybody returned home. Zelen and Victoria, feeling good, went back to the apartment, and Daisy was called into Teresa's office, where Teresa told Daisy that she was pregnant and that Grotus had died.
Life for a life.
God damn it!
He had succumbed to his injuries from the previous attack from the Knights of Harbor, and passed in the hospital. Meanwhile, the next day, Victoria and Zelen, they were doing just a regular delivery like nothing had ever happened. And after work, Zelen and Timony actually went to the skate park and did some sick tricks together. So that was fun. Another high note to end on. Yeah, another
really good
note.
time.
And then Victoria met with her father, who had promised a way to help Zelen be protected from MMT at a family dinner that went sideways, let's say. And
All the way sideways, completely upside down.
Like it started sideways.
To the floor.
And while this was happening, Daisy was called by Gurman, who told her that he was going to have to forcibly leave town due to samurai buying up the property around him and the building he lived in. So he could no longer afford to live in Harbor and was being forced to move to Mineshaft. This news struck Daisy fairly hard, let's say. And I think that's exactly where we start. After all of that, we're going to find out what happens next on Tales of Harbor. Daisy, You are adrift in a sea of darkness.
Oh.
All around, you can see just the vague shapes of buildings you've been to before, cafes, streets and roads, voices that you've heard 100 times before. Are they might be concerned, they might be excited. It's hard to tell. But after a while, the voices and the visages fade off, and you are alone. Daisy, what do you dream about? I throw curveballs immediately. You'll never stop me.
Ow! My head. I thought it was going away from me, and then it went to my head because it curved.
Because it was a curveball.
Owie.
Mm-hmm.
What does Daisy dream about? Daisy dreams about a little a little place she went to in her mid-20s. Just kind of like not a cafe, it was kind of like a garden cafe. They just specialized in succulents. It wasn't really anything like high intense, but there was just tons of succulents, and you could get pretty good smoothies. And it was a place where she liked to go. And it probably lasted like maybe a year in business.
That is ouchies.
She remembers though. It was pretty nice.
It's a good spot. Well, Daisy, as you finish your smoothie, you drift back away from dreamland to the waking world. This dream that you once had, locked away forever. You know, a good memory once more, and you find yourself awake in your apartment.
Oh, all right. She's kind of like she just kind of stares at the ceiling for a bit.
From the main room, you can hear the sound of the Kika playing what you think might be Wettress. Just it just kind of, there's just the sound of a very soft video game being played in the background, but little else.
As Daisy properly regains consciousness, she eventually kind of just meanders her way into the kitchen to get some water.
Good morning. I mean, well, good afternoon, really, still. It's just a thing that people say when people awaken. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi. Yeah. Hi. Did you want like some lemon juice or?
No. I have more than enough. I'm at full charge. It's also quite late to be drinking lemon juice at the moment.
Wait. You know what? Never mind. Daisy goes back to hydrating her extremely dry mouth.
So Daisy, the apartment is quiet. The Kika turns down the video game noise, and you know, it's pretty serene. You can see very obviously somebody has been in here. They have like you know, your work glove and your little hat. It's kind of on the counter, along with your keys and everything. Somebody brought you back from Gurman's.
Yeah. All right. Are you still okay by yourself?
Yes, I should be fine. I have a 92% chance to remain operative for the foreseeable future.
All right. Those are good odds.
Now it's 93.
Even better.
Yeah. And Daisy.
Daisy just kind of goes sit on the couch.
The TV is off, but you got water.
Doesn't matter.
I think at this point, Victoria, you are hovering away, maybe descending back towards the ground, out of whatever that just was, at that house. And behind you, you can almost feel the presence of just eyes still looking at you.
Victoria's still just going to try to get away from here as quickly as possible.
Just a little heads up. I'm sorry to interrupt. Wordsy, you're apparently coming in pretty quiet.
Okay. I can adjust things. Anyway,
I'm
sorry.
No, you're good. Hey, listen. I thank you for that. But Victoria, yeah, you're making distance. The snow in harbor has like begun to melt already, but it's still here and there. Where are you headed? It's late. Everything would be closed. You remember, Zelen had gone to like the skate park with Timony.
So Victoria is a bit frazzled. She'll find some vantage point to take a pit stop, and she'll try to consider her options as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know what her dad did to her. She's more concerned about what her dad may have done to her rose, if it had any effect on it.
Mm-hmm.
She has no clue what that may have done, and she doesn't want to go dragging that towards Timony and Zelen.
Uh-huh.
They're just having their day at the skate park, and
it's good to have a nice day.
It's good to have a nice day. Without much knowledge of how she could reliably ascertain her situation herself, she tries to consider her options, and she does remember that she has one person she is close to who might be able to get some diagnostics going because she's very familiar with plants. So Victoria is going to make her way towards Daisy's apartment.
Okay. So you climb a playground and just take a minute. there's just the sound of the city just kind of drifts by you the entire time. You've made a decent distance away from that whoever's house that was that Theodore obviously bought that same day, and with your resolve made up, I don't think we need to mince any words about it. Victoria, you are standing in front of Daisy Bunson's apartment.
Victoria had been booking it through flight this whole time. She does fly directly to the door and almost she sort of catches herself on it with her hands to stop the momentum, which serves as her knock, I suppose.
There's one of Daisy's neighbors just like, what? Okay. Cheryl, there was a flying girl. Wild, right? Not really. It's Harbor.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I know.
See one of them.
A couple months, maybe.
Come on, Cheryl, it's fun. But Daisy, you hear rattling at your door.
Daisy!
Huh?
Daisy, open up!
There's a notable silence for a moment.
She pounds a fist on the door.
Okay. I'm coming. Slowly makes her way. Then opens up. It's immediately apparent that Daisy looks like shit.
It takes Victoria a minute to notice because she is still transformed, and she stumbles in when Daisy opens the door, needing to catch herself at the last moment, but before she topples over onto Daisy in front of her.
What? Are you okay? What?
She reverts, and she grabs the door, and she closes it behind them.
Oh, thanks.
Daisy, I went to go see my dad, and something happened, and I just need you to tell me if everything's all right.
What?
That's a big question.
That is a big question.
She sort of she crumples to the floor on her knees, and she turns her head and points the side of her head, the left side of her head, and the rose towards Daisy. You know plants, right?
Yeah. What's up?
I don't know what he did to me. It's a long fucking story. Just please.
She looks closer. What?
Daisy, I need you to roll me knowledge plants and I need you to because of what just happened and who you were just dealing with, I need you to take a d6 off of this actually.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just knowledge plants or anything else?
You can add smart if you'd like. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I would. That's
for sure.
So that's normally 7.
Now it's 6.
Now it's 6. And put that S on there. There we go.
Oh, while we were out, we discovered a secret technique that makes the dice nice. It's a 12.
Makes organizing dice. That's a 12.
So Daisy, this rose is very clearly magical. You've worked at ASC for long enough to recognize when magical energies radiate off of something, kind of with a glance. And even knowing what Victoria can do, this rose in particular is unique. Looking at it, the rose seems to be fine. It doesn't appear to be damaged, weakened, or like poisoned in a new way. The rose does appear to have been recently, like, combed over. It's like, you know when you flip through a file cabinet to look for a specific thing really fast?
Oh, yeah?
Somebody's done that magically to this rose.
Huh.
And it... with a 12, that's a crit. You understand that this particular rose is holding something within it. So that something, if it is sentient, then that would be like someone like opening the door to your house and just going, "You in here?" and just started walking in and looking for you.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like.
Otherwise,
what?
the rose is fine.
I. Huh. I. This. Wow. I never. I always thought this was just a hairpin. Oh. Oh, God.
I don't think I could take it out if I wanted to.
No, that's pretty deeply rooted in there.
So
Oh, wow. Wow. Huh. She's hemming and hawing over this thing for quite some time.
Victoria's getting. I mean, she was already tense when she came in, but you can tell she's getting increasingly frustrated as she just anxiously waits for the diagnosis.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever personally seen something like this, but I read about it a lot. I mean, are you aware of what this is?
I know what it is. Just is it okay?
Oh.
Is she okay?
Oh, well, I think she's okay. I can't really. There's nothing wrong with it, but something has happened. Like, just like, kind of like, I don't know, tampered isn't really the right word.
Probed, maybe?
That's kind of strong too.
A little bit. I'm leaving.
It's okay. It's the Kika. She's interjecting. I guess observed is the best way I can describe it.
So he just
Have you ever used a filing cabinet?
sure.
You know what? Never mind. Oh, let's go with observed.
So he just looked.
I guess so. What happened?
Feeling a lot more relieved, Victoria just kind of dramatically falls on the floor and allows herself to just relax for a sec.
Do you want to like get on the couch or something? The floor's dirty. There's a good sofa over there.
Followed some fucking anonymous tip. They said they could give me something to help Zelen. MMT's got some thing, I don't know what it is. It messes her up. They said they'd give me something for it, and I don't know, it felt like a trap.
Are you sure it wasn't?
She pulls out the USB and she inspects it. I'm not sure.
The silvery device kind of glints in the light, just in the room, off in your hand, and there's a big old MMT logo on it.
We should probably check that out or something. Yeah, I don't know. It probably shouldn't just dive headfirst into trusting something like that, right?
Her face scrunches up. Listen, I mean, Penelope hadn't really done anything like this before, I guess. If I'd had any idea where she was sending me, I would have said no. But maybe it will work.
Daisy just kind of frowns at Penelope's name.
Fair. Victoria takes a big breath and she huffs it out. She puts the USB back in her pocket, and she steps back over to Daisy, and she grabs her in a big hug.
Oh,
Thanks.
oh, so mention it. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah. You kind of look like shit too, honestly.
Yeah.
Damn, Daisy.
Daisy's got like the same shirt she had on, but like pajama pants. Her eyes are still probably pretty red.
Just a bowl of cereal on the counter.
Did not do her hair. Yeah, there's a bowl of cereal on the counter somewhere.
Soggy.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Warm.
Less delicious.
I had a day. I'm not doing great.
It is about here, where we leave Daisy's apartment, and we rejoin Zelen after a successful skate park adventure with Timony Brass. It was a fun time. Timony landed a trick. Zelen and Timony hang out with some of the other regulars at the skate park. There's the dragonborn like salamander who just does the sickest lip tricks all the time. Everybody thinks that guy's incredibly cool.
Do an invert.
Sure.
Oh, so cool.
That guy's pretty cool. But Zelen, where do you go after the skate park?
Well, once it starts to get a bit late, Zelen lets Timmy go, home to do his schoolwork and all, and she returns to her home to unwind and process, and wait for Victoria.
So you wait for Victoria to come home, and half hour passes, nothing. You wait a bit longer, another half hour, nothing. You get the weekly schedule from Timony on your phone, just letting you know when everybody's supposed to be coming in for work, but no sign of Victoria Lark.
That unusual. Say since they've been living together, Victoria usually doesn't leave Zelen, alone for too long when she goes out to take care of things.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Zelen, thinking back to, the last time she went out alone and Victoria had to come for her, she looks to the rings they have. And notices, just kind of looks at where hers is pointing and tries to remember how they work and go the opposite direction of that.
Okay. So you follow the Ring of Lost, and you walk every direction it says not to go. It leads you through quite a bit of the city for a bit, like on your board, I'm guessing. Yeah. You just kind of like there's some twists, some turns. You pass by the ASE office, and eventually you find yourself nearby Daisy's, and the ring is pointing directly away from Daisy's front door.
Zelen runs up and knocks. What time is it?
It's probably getting close to like almost 1 a.m.
Zelen runs up and knocks.
Cheryl, we're a crazy night.
Go to bed.
Okay, bye, Daisy. But no, Victoria, Daisy, you hear a rapping at the door.
What is it? More people?
Daisy?
Oh,
Oh,
here. Reed slowly opens the door. Hey, Zelen.
Daisy, is Victoria here?
Victoria, the moment Daisy had turned to get the door, had scrambled to her feet and sort of fixed herself up a bit. Oh, hey.
Are you okay?
Buster roll.
Yeah, just, had to check in with Daisy about something. What's up?
Oh, it's very late. I was wondering. I should have just tried calling your phone. That's silly. But you're okay?
Eh, hindsight, whatever. Listen, I was on this super cool mission. I got this sweet thing. She pulls out the USB.
Oh, what is that?
It's gonna be our super secret defense against MMT.
Was it another Briar reboot thing?
Yeah. But I took care of it real quick.
Oh, okay. Then
He's just looking at Victoria.
Side eye.
You kidding?
She's kind of like she's still in a state where she just like is failing to make any expressions. But she's just kind of looking at Victoria.
sorry to wake you up, Daisy.
Uh, it's okay. She needed some consultation, or help, or whatever. My door's open. Yes.
It is literally open. She slowly turns to look at the open door.
Hey, Cheryl, they're just standing in an open doorway.
Uh,
Some nosy neighbors.
yeah. I don't know why they're up so late. I don't know why I am up so late either, outside to this.
Well, why don't we get out of your hair? Maybe we can go check this out at that super secret lair or something, or I don't know. Just plugging in at home, I guess, was this USB 3, whatever. Let's check it out.
You should still be careful.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, we'll see you at work later today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take good night.
Good night, Ellen.
Catch you later.
Good night, Victoria.
As Zell and Victoria, as you guys leave, door closes behind you. Cheryl and Derek enter their home, satisfied with this outcome, and
Fucking Derek. This guy out of here.
he's just really excited.
I work the night shift. I got nothing to do.
But he's the kind of jerk who steals the coupons out of your newspaper.
Oh,
They're not.
Daisy, did you get the bingo
I
bar
am gonna-
coupons?
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, Daisy, such a kidder, such a kidder.
Don't touch my mail.
Okay, Daisy. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, see you, neighbor. So, Zell and Victoria, you guys leave Daisy's apartment. There's a pretty quiet time back to the old your place if you wish to have one. I don't know if you guys want to talk about anything.
So, I had a fun time with Timony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was teaching him skateboarding. I thought he might be feeling, put out after the collapse of Eons Online. So, the skateboarding really helped me learn to have, control of my body. Thought it would be nice to share.
You do any sick tricks?
Couple. He learned very quickly. I couldn't help but feel a little bit jealous.
Well, I guess the little dude's been getting kind of jacked lately off of that video game.
I'm flexing in real life for no reason. Unless there's anything else, I think we can move to the next day, right, guys?
Sure.
Me.
All right. So it's another day in harbor. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, cars are moving here and there. There's a dragon taxi going downtown. It's just a lovely day in harbor. April in harbor is known for a couple things. One, rain, but not today. Today is a surprisingly sunny day. And Zelen, Victoria, as you guys get to work, you pass by, all the other people in the business complex. It's just a good fun time at the offices of ASE. You walk in the front door. You see Alex and Timony. Alex kind of upside down in his chair. Timony, with a brand new chair next to his brother, is kind of rocking back and forth. And Zelen, you can hear the telltale signs of a skateboard underneath his feet.
Getting a feel for it, Timony?
I sure am. It's pretty funny, actually. I like it a lot.
Good meditative practice.
Yeah. Nothing super urgent for you guys today, but Timony shuffles through a couple papers. We do have another delivery for you. It's an old lockbox, apparently. It belonged to somebody downtown. I think it's like an old heirloom or something like that.
That
Okay.
sounds easy.
Yeah. Gopher and the teens found it. I think it was under, like, a slime monster, so they just dug that out of there.
What is a slime monster?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I also thought it was pretty cool.
Is it like
Is it like what?
did it talk? Could you touch it, or is it like acid, and if you stick your hand in it, it melts you?
Somebody pulls out his cell phone, dials a number. Hey, Gopher, it's me, Timothy Brass from the office of ASC. Victoria wanted to know about the last job you guys did. Did the slime monster have acid body or just like goo body? Uh-huh. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Apparently it was acid body. So they froze it first, and then they lifted it up using a crane. I think they stole a crane. Oh, they stole a crane.
Did they put it back?
Timothy gets on the phone really quickly and says, I'll be right back. You guys just go ahead with your work.
If they put it back, that's not stealing.
Timothy looks at you. He goes, yeah, okay, go over. You guys actually steal it. Other than that, you guys have your assignment for the day. It doesn't have to be delivered until about 7 in the afternoon, so you guys have a little time around the office to relax. notably, a bunch of the teens are going to be out with, there's some school stuff happening. But you don't hear a lot of activity in the office. Maple is making smoothies as normal. Trainer is kind of putting away boxes as the new storage manager. And you hear what sounds like Candy Gopher in the background, but there's a lot of crane noises coming from behind the building.
Guess we got a lot of time until I take this delivery back.
I don't even want to think about looking at that paperwork.
I mean, you guys did paperwork. Your supervisor's not here, so
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Daisy's didn't come in.
Checks time on phone.
It is way after Daisy would normally come into work.
Zellens are going to call Daisy's phone.
Zelen has learned.
I've developed a technique.
She gets instant voicemail.
What is Daisy's voicemail?
Ah, crap.
Another curveball.
Does she make personalized ones?
Or is it just
Very
like
much.
robot voice, you've reached number?
You have reached the number of Daisy Bunsen.
At the tone, please.
At the tone, please leave a message. Boop.
Daisy, it's Victoria. You aren't at work.
You sure about that?
Wait a minute.
I am concerned. I'm going to find you.
I am also concerned.
Victoria is also concerned.
Both Victorias are concerned. All right.
So,
Zelen immediately gets a text response that is just called in sick. Don't worry.
Daisy,
Rudely peers over Zelen's shoulder to read the text.
she is sick.
Oh. Well, I guess she did look pretty messed up last night. She says, sort of obviously wondering if that really isn't the truth, but not really gonna vocalize that right now.
Mm-hmm.
What if she's been attacked with a bioweapon? Or a curse?
A cursed
Someone would do that to Daisy?
Follow-up text. Not a curse, not a bioweapon.
BTW.
Yeah, PTW, not curse, not bioweapon. Will return tomorrow.
She seems confident that this is some kind of mundane ailment and not enemy action. So, Timothy, the paperwork, is it? I can give that a try.
Hey, okay. Oh yeah, it's super easy. You guys just got to get the client to sign, and and once you do, just bring it back here. You sign the bottom two areas, and then rest of it's basically done. It's just a checklist after that.
Right. Lock.
Fine.
Shall we?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right. I guess it's time for Victoria to drive name once again.
Oh yeah!
Victoria perks up. So, you guys make your way over to Name, who's like, dudes, like, job number 2 for the crew. What's up?
Oh yeah.
We
And I get to drive.
Excellent. Some freedom on the road. I like it.
How's the she like slaps a hand on the hood because we did
The
crash
crash.
name into a wall.
Huh? Oh, no, that buffed right the heck out. I am an angel, so I just healed myself.
As a car?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think that's pretty sweet, actually, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's up there. It's pretty tubular.
is that. What if you can heal stuff that's not organic?
Yeah, it's just like a regular old restoration spell, baby. Check this shit out. And the hood opens, and then a spell shoots out, and there's an illusion of name, but as a transformer robot. And it does the robot dance.
But can you do that?
No, because I don't have those like parts or whatever. That's an illusion that I cast. I'm an incredibly powerful magical being.
But could you heal another thing? Could you heal things that aren't yourself?
Yeah, I do it all the time. I fix most of the other cars that come through this place.
Is it only cars?
No, I can fix pretty much anything.
Could. Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think so too. You know what else is pretty interesting? You guys.
The
Ah.
sure.
So, like, what's up with this delivery, though?
Some lockbox thing.
Oh. Okay. Sick. I mean, hop that in the back and we'll get to the murdering.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys go to the back, retrieve a rather like chest of drawers sized box, and it's covered with like stickers and stuff from all over. Around the box is a golden like ribbon. It shimmers and shines with a brilliant light, and it's kind of heavy. It takes kind of both of you to actually get it up and in.
I mean, it's less the weight and more that it's unwieldy. I don't want it to be damaged. It's clearly quite fragile. I could
Correct.
lift it.
You are very strong, yes.
You're
Very
very strong.
So once it's in the back, you guys hop in name. You know, there's some new tunes on the radio, and a new commercial. Hi there, this is Mitsuwaki Kazama from Samurai Fulfillment Center. I just wanted to say to all the citizens of Harbor, I consider you family. And as such...
Lapse that change radio button. If someone wants to hear it, you can turn it back, but...
It's as unpleasant as it is. We need information. Might as well find out what they're actually just releasing freely, whether true or false. Gives us a baseline.
With a grumble, she begrudgingly turns it back.
I would, and when you turn it back, it's, and what is a little bit of family without a little bit of cross promotion, huh? So I would like to formally announce the first ever Harbor Idol Invitational. We have a lot of faces, from locals in Harbor to MMT's very own black metal, coming to perform for you, and the very voice of the city. So, we expect to see you there. Tickets are 75% off for any employees at Samurai Fulfillment. And for anybody in the public, the first 500 people to call in, I'm giving out 500 tickets. That's Mitsuwaki's promise to you.
Jesus, they're still at it with all this free shit.
Yeah. As you guys are driving, you actually notice something. A lot of like old common stores that you would used to see when driving around Harbor for your job are either shuttered or they say future site of of Samurai Fulfillment. There is what appears to be a new one on every other corner. These stark white buildings with the samurai logo, promoting Emperor Energy. There's still a couple of posters up for Eons Online, though it's now defunct.
This is. When did this happen? They're metastasizing.
Hasn't it been like, Jesus, it's only been like a week?
You you're almost at your destination, and you can actively see people dressed in samurai like security get-ups, and they are putting up new posters for the idol show, just kind of like they're just postering the whole street. It's like there's a fence and a bunch of windows that just say Idol Invitational, featuring black metal and some new up and comers, ASC's untitled band, untitled group. I'm sorry, the Angel Dust, and the very last band is simply known as Teen Girl Squad.
Oh, that's so powerful.
So participating in the idol contest, winning the idol contest, is going to help in the fight against samurai?
The prize for winning is you get to help decide the future of Samurai's direction, is what they said the stated prize was. What that means is unclear, but Penelope was pretty sure that you getting this opportunity would be very helpful in helping you take down samurai.
That was in character, but thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Derek's out of here.
No, come back, Derek.
I'm sorry. I don't have my character voice isn't distinct enough. It's all my fault.
It is. I'm sorry. That's my
my out of character question was, am I misremembering, or did you say something about the winners would have some sort of
audience? Yes.
Well, not just an audience. Specifically, I thought there was some sort of mention of them having supervision over that sector of samurai if they won.
Yes, if you do win the idol competition, apparently you will win some measure of control over the entertainment side of samurai. Whatever that ends up being, however large that ends up being, is unclear yet. But that is something else that they have stated. Yes, you are correct.
All right, sorry, Zelen. Back to your question.
Victoria, if participating, if being on the team for the idol contest helps, I will support you. I will do whatever. I don't know how, but I'm on your team for whatever I can do.
She grins happily, and then, oh wait, they're still in the car, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was about
then-
to have her do an action as if she was like on the sidewalk.
And then hits the
Just
bricks.
fucking hugs her while Dave is speeding down the road.
Listen, names got it handled.
If you wanna, yeah.
Well, I guess what makes sense in this space is she would like jab a thumb in the direction of the still in construction walls worth of posters for
Mhm.
this event. And she would say, well, they're throwing all the eyes in harbor in one place. Basically, what I'm thinking is that's our chance to tell everyone how much samurai sucks. Not to mention, I guess, I don't know how much they're going to give us if we win, but they said we're going to be in charge of something if we do, so what chances are there that we can just get it and then blow it up?
That would, if they don't give us opportunity, we'll make our own once we're up there on stage.
Since they're letting people vote for who they want instead of just doing a panel of their own up their ass judges, then we're just appealing to the people, right?
Yes. I okay.
Once we're all together, we can all kick samurai out of harbor together.
That okay. I will admit, doing, even with, the help of Briar Reboot, our team seems awfully small sometimes against this corporate hydra. But if we can get everybody.
Get in here.
We just gotta make people fucking care.
Do you care, Zelen?
I do care.
Oh,
Um,
I feel it.
you guys eventually make it to your destination, and you hit the buzzer. There is a little bit of a wait, but you're greeted by a a woman who is glowing and a woman who has a little demon imp on her shoulder. She just kind of goes, thank you. I need to get this out of harbor immediately.
Wait, what is it?
Absolutely not.
Huh.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, this is one of those things where you don't invoke its name.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Absolutely not.
Huh.
Deadly world-ending things, that stuff.
Damn.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, can you sign this thing?
Sure. The woman grabs her little imp and kind of hovers over the paper and just they yuck on the paper, and then the yuck crawls off, and there's a signature. It says
What the fuck?
It says fondant.
That counts, whatever.
Are you going to be in town for the idol competition?
She kind of looks wearily at you. Yep.
Please vote for us.
Okay.
Hell yeah, got one. Two? Hmm.
Her friend kind of just goes, "Oh no, I will certainly vote for you. I find the Atom music to be so incredibly inspiring. It is so full of color, and it is a magical time."
I assume by friend you don't mean the little imp on her shoulder, of course.
No, no. Her friend that I didn't want to dig through all the art for. She just kind of goes, "Yes, if you're entering into the Atom competition, I will definitely be there. I will cheer you on with all of my glory."
Sweet, 3? Got 3 votes.
The little imp just kind of shrugs.
Is that legal?
The imp holds out their hand and like does the give me some money gesture.
Fucking gross sisters.
You better be that bad.
All right.
Thank you. Please have a enjoyable afternoon.
You too.
Good luck with that thing.
Zelen double checks the checklist.
The checklist simply says recipient has received package, package is undamaged, and package arrived on time, which it has.
Another job. Well done.
Easy peasy.
Without a doubt. So. I just realized you guys didn't see any of that. Whoopsie daisy.
What about her?
Stop it. Don't do that. Don't do this to me.
I'm sick. Don't leave me.
Oh, Daisy, hey, it's Derek. You sick over there?
No, I'm not. I'm not here.
Okay, Daisy.
Do you need some chicken soup?
He's trying to pawn off his expired half-empty jar of Vicks on you.
Hey,
It's from concentrate.
I
Cheryl.
don't need any wicks.
Cheryl got some wicks, and hey, you look like heck. Thought you might like some. I might need to make Derek a character. So.
Oh god.
But I
It's got like a single hair stuck in it.
I love Derek.
I might be. I'm picking you. Please don't. Don't make me legitimately interact with this man.
I will think about it, and I will say maybe, but I will probably say no. So that's fun. That's a good, smart, beautiful question, and we move to the next day.
Daisy goes back to work just to get away from fucking Derek.
A full day passes. The office is again not very busy. The teens eventually swing back by. They do some more odd jobs here and there around town. You guys get a lot of the rest of the day off because you have seniority. Without a supervisor, really, the office is a little hectic. Like, some of the teens are caught like making a bubblegum castle out of like this endlessly replicating bubblegum that was supposed to be returned to somebody. And Timothy's like, "Guys, you can't, no, please." Can I actually get both of you to roll me a like a control the workday check so things don't get too out of hand?
Oh, Victoria play the authority?
You don't have to play the authority necessarily.
Okay.
Like babysitting.
All right. I'm going to roll intimidating and iron-willed.
Perfect.
I'm going to roll charismatic and I don't know, maybe performer. I feel like I have to take something off of here though.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's an authority thing, just knock off 2d6.
Okay.
Slap those down. 10, it looks like. And
Oh, are we not doing that anymore?
you can.
And
No,
it
it
looks like
doesn't
I also
really-
got a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I just thought we'd all hover over it. Got it.
Oh, I just find it easier to just read because the
Yeah,
audience.
it's
can hover
easier to
over it.
immediately parse.
Oh, can the audience not see when words hovers over it?
They cannot, because it's a separate box outside of the window.
Super fair. I rolled 2, 2, 5, 5, and 6, so I got a 10.
Yeah.
For anyone who cannot see.
Okay, so the office is it's rowdy, but it's not impossible. Some work does get done. Some things do get sorted. Somebody put Trainer on top of the building. Working with Marv, you guys are able to get him down. And outside of that, it's a pretty normal day at ASC. Sans Teresa Harbor, who has not been around at all for a couple days. And the following day, Daisy Bunsen. How you
Yeah.
feeling? How you feeling, champ?
Well, you know. Less bad.
Sometimes you just gotta feel less bad.
Not gonna say better. But no, Daisy is doing a little better, or at least forcing herself to do a little better, including showering, because she absolutely did not that entire day.
Sometimes you got a little dirty day.
She is cleaning herself up from a day of depressive nothingness. So maybe taking like, an extra minute to brew the tea she likes, just to kind of push her forward. She always tends to go early anyways, so she can afford a couple extra minutes.
Yeah.
But otherwise, she makes it down. She makes it down to the office. It's really a day she can't miss at this point.
No, no, it's not. So Daisy, allow me to set a scene for you.
Mm-hmm.
You step through the doors of ASC, and for the first time in a while, the building feels large. It's early. You've been here early before, but the hallways seem just that little bit longer. The door to Teresa's office is creaked just that little bit open, and you can hear the sound of her Hungry Hippos automatic Rube Goldberg machine that is always going off around this time of day. And
what?
it is a Hungry Hippos game
I'm sorry.
that operates on its own through Rube Goldberg device.
Okay.
The whole game plays itself.
She's got a Pee-wee breakfast machine of Hungry, but it only does Hungry Hippos.
Yes.
Okay.
And outside of that, Marv is hovering in the corner by a plant. Trainer is deactivated for the moment, and you know Timony and Alex are going to be here soon. You're also aware that Teresa has some early morning business that always needs to get done. The paperwork could be in her office.
Yeah. Time to do that.
When you open the door, it's seemingly normal in here outside of the hippos still going off. It's just an office. There's a chair, a desk, a bookshelf, what appears to be like some mounted swords in the corner, but that's it. You see a stack of papers on her desk, likely left by Timony the previous day, and you notice on the phone on the desk there is a unread message.
Okay. All right. Let's get to that first, then. She climbs into the chair, raises it up a little.
It's it's quite low because Teresa's very tall.
Yeah, she raises up a bit, a lot.
And you hit the button on the answering machine. Beep. Teresa, it's Tiara. Um, I'm ready to come get his things, and look, I'm going to bring Ladasha, so be oh, I'll see you today. We'll be there by noon, I guess. And the message ends.
Right. Okay. Well, that is today. All right. Daisy just kind of swallows dryly and looks at the paperwork.
Just some boilerplate stuff you've done a billion times before. You're taking the stuff in the in thing, moving it to the out, and it's just.
But now for broader functions.
Yeah, and it's just stamps and signatures at the moment.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to imagine there's probably at least a set of these for her. For what was her name? Her name escaped me.
Tiara.
Tiara.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of digs for those to separate them.
So, it's the last one. The very bottom paper says Tiara Mays and Ladasha Mays, dependents of Grotus Mays, and it lists a number of his personal effects that are in his like little workspace, including some some little figures he's collected, pictures from the yearly Gwitmas party, his little personal computer that he brought in for to the office to work with, and just things that he owned that are now just kind of sitting in a box.
Yeah. Every item on this list, for every other item probably, but just listed in black and white, clear cut definition. Something about that makes Daisy wince about every other entry.
It's a tough time.
But she, I guess, gets her part of it ready. She can't quite sign off on it yet because
they need to come in.
They need to do the thing, but she gets it ready to finish.
Yeah.
Puts that kind of at the front of her desk.
You get your grim work done, and then you get your normal work done, and a bit of the day draws forward. Timony and Alex arrive. Alex immediately just slumps behind the counter. Timony skateboards back to the office and goes, "Hey, Daisy, what's going on?"
Oh boy. So you have to be skateboard. Please don't skateboard in the office.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, he picks up the board.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Don't want to make too much more work for Marv.
He kicks it.
Oh man. She just stomps on that back end and just catches it.
Yeah.
Timony's now extreme.
Extremity.
Extremity. Right, my extremities.
He like kind of shuffles his way over to the stack of papers you prepared for the day, and he huffs it up with his now buffer arms from Eons Online, and
Timmy is pretty jacked. He's
yeah.
just
He says, I'll make sure Alex gets to see these and gets to work on them. If you need anything, we'll be in the front.
Thank you. Just a heads up.
Mm-hmm.
Tiara's coming in today.
His eyes noticeably like sink, and his shoulders droop.
So just I don't really have to tell you anything, but
Yes,
Just-
ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! That hit me. Shakes down. Timony grabs.
Daisy has to do this with everybody because
It's rough.
she can't have people just fucking around today.
It's Timony like grabs the papers and he just kind of looks at the skateboard in his hand. He leans it up against the wall and he walks back to the front very silently. You hear from the front of the office. What? Oh, yeah, okay. Welcome to ASC. My name is Alex. I think with that,
Yeah, she's just making the rounds and all her ducks in a row before Selene and Victoria show up.
name, trainer, Maple, they all.
Ethan Trainer has a little slump. He has like a little black tie. No, that would be awful. My condolences.
My condolences. You guys, here's what happens. Zell and Victoria, it is another day of work. Just like any other day of work. You guys get there, maybe a little late, maybe a little on time. Little column A, little column B.
Listen, Someone's making sure we are on time. Victoria is going to get that perfect performance report, whether she likes it or not.
She's so tired.
Just sleeping on the back of a skateboard. You guys arrive at the ASC building. Timony sees you and he goes, welcome, and Alex stops him and he goes, hi, welcome to ASC. My name is Alex Brass. Welcome to work, guys. Let's have a good one today.
Hey, little man, you're surprisingly perking today.
I am the same age as you.
Dial up noise.
Wait, is he?
Yes,
He goes to
Did
high
he?
school, doesn't he?
he does.
He does.
He had a late birthday.
He got held back. Sorry.
Just
Sleeping too much.
anyway. Yeah.
20.
We got some stuff to do, but if any jobs come in, just check the app. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah, sounds good.
Break room's all yours.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nothing to do yet.
Victoria. Nice. Yes.
Sick.
This day's awesome.
So Daisy, you hear the entrance of Victoria and Zelen. Alex greets them, as he should, and the rest of the office is still kind of quiet. Marv is nowhere to be seen out of respect, and
His presence is just too whimsical.
That's not fair. That's his body.
I didn't tell him to do that.
it's
Oh.
Listen, he just wants to make sure everybody's having the best possible time.
You're so nice, Marv.
The sound of balloons rubbing up against each other.
Ugh. Never mind.
It's all he's got. So, Daisy, what's happening? What's popping?
About what time is it now?
It is a little bit before noon.
Yeah. Daisy's continuing her stuff
Mhm.
as normal. I don't know if that would lead her in the break room at any point. She'd probably stay relatively close to the door, just so she can
Catch them if when they get here.
catch them once they come in. But she's waiting for them to show up.
You hear them coming down the hall to the break room.
Well, not
Oh,
Victoria
okay,
and
I'm sorry.
Zelen.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Screw them.
yeah. You.
She's aware of them.
Okay, yeah. They swing by. I don't know if Zelen, do you do anything in the storeroom? Trainer can always use an extra hand.
I suppose if there's stuff that needs to be lifted,
Yeah.
that's all.
There's some old
Can ace that.
heavy boxes that need to go up to different areas and be reorganized and stuff.
Even if Timothy is strong now, he's still short.
I am still a boy. I am growing. So
Exponentially.
work is happening as normal. It is about it's about 1:30 when a rather large SUV pulls up in front of the office, and what SUV?
WV?
SUWSWV.
SWV.
It's an
Standard
acronym. Words stand
utility.
for things.
They sure do, P.O. They sure do. So
Standard utility vehicle. Standard Wu-Tang vehicle.
that's right. And in the office, a Minotaur woman and her child. I'm sorry.
Say it like
This is serious.
It's a serious moment. A miniature woman and her child step out of the car. They, don't look super jazzed, but they're keeping their composure.
All right. Daisy makes her way to
Tiara.
greet them at the door.
Yeah, Tiara. She's being greeted by Alex, who's like, "Welcome to ASE. My name's Alex Brass. Can I direct you or attend?" Oh, yes. I'm sorry. And as you walk in, the miniature woman looks at you and she says, I'm here to sign for everything."
Right. I'll here come. Right this way.
Tiara follows you. Ladasha does not.
Okay. Daisy leads. So Grotus was a backroom guy for the most part.
Yes, he was doing what Trainer is doing currently.
Yeah, so Daisy leads Tiara to his old office. It definitely passes by Victoria and Zelen at some point, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
She leads him in there, or leads her in there, and it's all, it's been boxed. It's pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
So it's mostly just an empty office, a box of stuff, and a desk, and Daisy just kind of is standing there with her for a little bit before leaving the forms on the desk, and just kind of coming back to Tiara and saying,
Take all the time you need. You can just, whenever you're ready, you can just drop it off with Alex on the way out.
She kind of looks around, runs her hoof along the desk and the chair. It has a good old fashioned butt print in it, and just kind of wistfully looks at the box of stuff and doesn't say anything else.
yeah. Daisy gives it a couple more seconds, which we're just kind of shuffling away. And probably almost immediately running into Victorian Zelen.
So,
Is that Grotus's family?
Oh,
I mean, we can't assume that about every Minotaur we see.
Well,
no,
we met
that's...
we met them. They were at the town hall.
Did we?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there were. I forgot.
No, yeah, that's them. Can I see you guys in the office?
Yeah, all right.
Teresa's office. I don't know.
People have been in on the loop, right?
Yeah.
They're in there. Okay, yeah.
You know, the office.
Wait, you're not gonna assign us a bunch of work in there, are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Then go right ahead.
You guys follow Daisy into the inner workings of the office to Teresa's office. Again, it feels larger than it probably ever has before. And there's 2 chairs in front of the desk.
Feeling better from your totally not cursed or bioweapon sickness?
What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'm glad to have you back.
Yeah. No, it's good to be back. Look, I'm gonna have a seat.
Plops
She
down.
climbs into her raised chair.
Oh.
Dylan sits.
It's just the awkward, monotonous droning of the hungry hippos.
You didn't turn it off?
You can turn that off?
Yes!
She didn't know how.
Oh, boy. Awesome.
She didn't want to break anything. Daisy fidgets her thumbs a bunch.
So, also, is it been revealed why Teresa's not here?
No.
So
Yeah, so general sick leave. I think
she
would
off?
probably be the official story.
Is she off like fighting dragons again?
No, she's
Or like that.
taking...
Like that time she was fighting her own soul or whatever.
Well, I don't know if it's related to any of that, but she's taking some personal time off for, I guess, health reasons.
Oh.
It's a bit private though. But
Everything okay?
I think she'll be fine. I don't know how long she's gonna be out, but probably a few months.
Oh.
Notable concern.
That's
I
a
mean,
lot of downtime for her.
yeah, she was pretty serious about it. And it must be serious if she stuck me here. But that is not what we were talking about. Hey, You remember that fight in the alley
Yes.
with the knights?
Oh, that one.
And how Grotus was really badly hurt.
And we applied first aid and called an ambulance.
Yeah, we swooped right in. We kicked them right out.
And he made it to the hospital like we meant to do.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't make it.
Would they have to take him somewhere else?
I didn't quite hear that. I'm sorry.
He didn't. He didn't make it.
To
Victoria's going to stand up and put her hands on the desk, and she'll lean forward towards Daisy. What does that mean? I need you to say it in plain fucking words.
Grotus is dead.
from his injury.
Yeah, it's.
But we got him. We
What I
had an
understand.
ambulance. Doctors. He made it to the hospital. It's only his arm.
Victoria
Daisy just kinda
throws the
sits
desk
back.
over.
When? Huh?
What?
Is
I know.
but
Falls back in her chair a little bit again.
so bad? He was conscious.
We did everything right this time. Right?
Is it just that? Is it just that? Daisy?
That's as far as I know.
They killed him. They killed him. They
Is it?
took him and they killed him.
Daisy, is it our fault? MMT did it to get at us. They framed him for
What?
because we didn't sign with them.
But I don't think we can blame ourselves.
I know who we can blame then.
What?
Victoria turns around to leave.
Wait.
Sullen follows Victoria.
Wait. Where are you guys going?
Going to find them.
And?
She just keeps walking.
Daisy's just still sitting in her chair.
Daisy, as they leave, you hear Alex Brass from the front. Zelen, Victoria, did Daisy give you guys a job or something, or?
We have work to do.
Grotus's daughter never left the front office. Didn't want to go to the back. And she very clearly says, I think you guys did enough.
Victoria noticeably, like, she pauses for a moment, but after a brief contemplation, she continues leaving.
The young lady.
Did he?
Got
Like, what was her tone?
it was kind of contempt. Just she doesn't seem to be super big on ASC at the moment.
Fair?
So when you guys break the threshold of the building, it is about at this time that you guys see a big ass poster for Samurai Idol Invitational is now plastered across one of the buildings in the business complex.
Okay. I'll look around. Are there any knights around?
There is one.
Oh, poor fool.
He's just kind of he's doing a patrol. He's just like walking. His armor's on. He's got his CanCast phone out.
Do you need to change maps?
No.
Okay.
And he just sort of, is looking around. What do you guys do?
Zelen gestures to Victoria and towards like an alley, ahead of his patrol route. That he's going to be walking past.
Okay. Victoria. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Planning an ambush, Victoria will transform and position herself higher up in the alleyway so she is not within the line of sight of anybody walking on the ground.
All right, and when he walks by, Zelen is going to use the power of magnets to slam him to the ground and drag him down the alley.
Honk, honk. Name's fucking horn starts blaring right before an ambush can be struck.
That is exactly what I was about to say. So Zelen, like this poor dude just is like walking along. He's just kind of like, oh boy, can't wait to do job today. And up above, he does not see this angel of death just glaring at him, nor does he realize what the person standing at the end of this alleyway is about to do. And he feels his armor rattle and shake as he gets slammed to the ground. And before you two can make another move, the sound of the ASE van just fills the air.
Zelen relinquishes her grasp on this man.
He nobbly-kneed, just sort of gets up really quickly, and he thinks, this isn't me. This one's not for old Jeff. Jeff won't do this. And he immediately starts to run.
Damn it, Daisy!
She's
I was
like
merely going to ask him some questions.
I imagine. So this was a distance away from the ASE building.
A little bit, yeah.
So Daisy is driving the van and like peeling out in front of them.
Can you roll me?
honking the horn.
Can you roll me a driving check, Daisy?
Sure. Fucking, I don't know. This is an average driver. It's gonna be really sloppy.
That's fine. That's the point. That's fine.
How bad is it?
Let's find out.
How bad me be?
I've had me drive.
It could be really good.
Could be. I don't know why I grouped them. It's 2. It's a 5.
It's a 5, yeah. Yeah, like no, Daisy, you skid to a stop in front
Into
of
a
them.
light pole.
Yeah. And like it like Name's side hits the sidewalk and it tilts up a little bit and lands back down, and just Daisy's face out the side of the window like
Just scrambles, get her seatbelt, and unlock the door. Try to open the door, unlock the door, try to open it again. Falls out of the van.
No, 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 we cannot be doing this.
Why not?
This is not how we can do this. This is not who any of us are. This is not going to do anything but get more of everybody we care about killed. And I am not in a great place to lose anyone else.
So you agree they're dangerous. So you agree that you think they're a threat, and yet you won't let us take care of it.
Because they're a threat to you. You're not invincible. You're not gonna get out of it without getting hurt. And I don't want that. I lost too many people today. Past 2 days.
I don't want to fight forever. I don't want to... Daisy, I want to live. I want to be happy, but how can I when my very life, my rights, my existence could be... There are powerful people who could just take it away from me at any time for no reason.
I know I'm not saying that there shouldn't be something happening. I'm not even saying that there shouldn't be fighting, but this isn't how any of that needs to go.
Then how does it need to go? These guys are the authority. Oh, what? We tell on them? To them? We're strong.
No, you use your goddamn head. Okay? I can't have you rushing in and just getting yourself killed. Okay? We'll figure something out. But you need to calm down, listen to me, and go back to the office. Okay?
Oh. Okay.
Victoria puts a hand on Zellen's shoulder, and she glares down at Daisy. You're going to have to swear to me. You're not just gonna go back to your little job and do nothing, that you're not gonna be too chicken shit like you always are, and you'll actually do something this time. You have to swear to me.
Daisy is just glaring right back, but just clearly has tears in her eyes.
Yeah. I swear. I'm not gonna sit down anymore.
Victoria takes a deep breath and she lets go of Zelen, and she moves to sit in the back of the van.
And I think that's where we take our break. We are going to be out
They drive away.
for about 10 minutes. We will be back shortly, y'all. If this is a good time, I would go grab a snack, maybe some water.
Maybe some tissues.
The carbonated.
Soda. I have chosen the large tub.
And we'll be right back. Jesus Christ. We'll be right back, everybody. Thank you for joining the show with us. See you in a little bit.
All right.
Oh boy. Oh no, wait, we went to the wrong one. Hey everybody, welcome back.
Ah,
Hello.
How are you all doing tonight?
Well, I hope.
I'm great.
I hope I hope you're doing good. I know I'm doing pretty okay, personally.
I just got here.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah. What's everybody? What y'all been up to?
Well, some stuff. Some things.
Been playing
Oh,
some
yeah?
Tales of Harbor recently.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's a fun game with with the funny little rabbit.
Yeah, the little
right?
yeah.
She's super
Yeah.
fun.
What's
she's like,
she up to these days?
you know
Oh,
how, just good stuff. You know how she's all like, I don't know, and she's like a little cowardly sometimes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's a
The
great
best.
character trait. Yeah.
Classic.
Hard right
you,
turns.
you sound a little like her. Just a little.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I could hear it.
So I wanted to real quick say thank you to everybody who's watching with us tonight. And if you wanna be a part of the show, you can always use the hashtag Tales of Harbor, tweet it, and I comb through it, and you can have your name used in the show as a character. There weren't any tonight, but that's just because we had some stuff planned. But that doesn't mean
You could have named Jeff after somebody.
I could have, but I don't. Does anybody want to get Jeffed?
Who wants to be
Yo,
a
get Jeff.
bad fictional cop?
I don't think anybody. I don't want to make anybody a fictional cop, really. But yeah, tweet with the hashtag, and you might find yourself in the show. There wasn't any in the show so far, so there's always more show to come, right? Okay, is everybody ready again?
Yes.
Okay. So we return to the ASE offices. Tiara and Ladasha have left. That whole display was a little bit much at the moment. Alex and Timony are just kind of head down in their work. And Trainer is busy in the stockroom, operating entirely alone, cloning himself to get things done. And I think we rejoin Daisy, Victoria, and Zelen, our heroes, back in the office.
Okay. So, just take a moment. Let's all collect ourselves. I do genuinely mean it. I'm going to be looking into how we can make some progress. But for now, it seems like a pretty light day. Just keep yourself busy. But after work, maybe we can like have a little team get together. I was thinking of taking us out to eat.
And we would plan.
Well, we can, but I think it might be better to maybe just hang out as people for a little bit.
Victoria is very angry and she steps out into the street and needs to just go Super Saiyan scream for a second.
Just think about it. I'm
I,
gonna go see if Trainer can fix my desk. Or Teresa's
I'll-
desk.
I can help with the desk.
Oh, thank you.
And I would enjoy a chance to hang out.
All right. Well, hopefully Victoria agrees when she's done getting that out of her system.
It was more an acknowledgement on her part that Daisy said to take a moment and basically compose yourself, and if she didn't get this out, she would be bringing it inside.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I when she gets that out of her system, she'll probably. I hope she'll be done. It's my treat. So there's that too. Oh, and we do have our payment from our last job. So that's also good.
$750 a piece.
Pretty good payday for this one. Which does make sense as this was, well, what it was.
I wasn't entirely sure we would get paid, considering what it was.
Briar Reboot pays very well. And as always, the $750 is what you guys have after for like living expenses and all that stuff. So you guys, you have money,
Yeah.
but the $750
It was a
extra.
chunk.
Yeah.
It's the extra chunk for our nonsense needs.
Mm.
Right. But yeah.
Victoria will abruptly stop and turn back to the building. Dinner, right? What time?
When just we could go right after the shift's over.
Cool.
Go to Whoopie Wednesdays. A
That
little
name-
change of pace.
that name just destroys me every time.
It's what started it all.
Yeah.
Shuffles back into the office.
Oh.
So, does anybody else have anything for the day at work? Otherwise, it is going to be very, very relaxed, as everybody's kind of not trying to push any issues at the moment.
Yeah, Zone's gonna kind of mindlessly find, whatever heavy things need lifting, and just gonna do that on autopilot while thinking back on Grotus.
Victoria will probably mostly just sit in the corner doing her own thing until anyone asks her something to do. Though she will tell them to piss off if it is paperwork.
I don't think anybody bothers you with paperwork. I think, you know, Timony makes the rounds to everybody to see if anybody needs coffee, water, anything, and other than that, there's not a lot of like other interactions at work. Uh, like the teens show up, and there's a little bit of like it looks like things are about to take a jump in activity, and then Timmy's like, "Actually, everybody, day off," and they all go, "Okay," and dip for the day. At the end of the shift, you know, the lights on the streets are turning on, and the three of you have your evening.
Probably going to be waiting either by the front door or by Teresa's office for Daisy.
Zelen will kind of follow behind Victoria.
All right. Yeah. Let's go.
Daisy says, kind of closing up the office, finally figuring out how to turn off the hungry hippos. That's mostly what she spent today, dude.
Just figuring that out.
Yeah. She's not a machinist.
Why did she do this?
It's so needlessly complicated.
But that is precisely why it is so charming.
Takes up the entirety of this wall.
It is a conversation piece. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it at all. All right. So
Let's go.
you guys probably hop into name as a van.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Teresa's out. You can take the name. You grab name. Name is like, let's fucking get some Wooby Woos days. Yeah. And you guys drive through Quiet Harbor. Again, how do I put this? Since the beginning of today, Zelen and Victoria have seen people working on plastering Samurai's name everywhere. And as you guys drive to the restaurant, you get a good look at more work that has been being done all day. In the spot where Garmin's used to be that you have to drive by to get to Wooby Woo's Days, is now a big ass sign, and a lot of the building has been painted white. Samurai Fulfillment Site number 817. You in the distance you can see where the Bingo Mart and Baxi, the cat man, would normally be, but the windows are boarded, and there is another sign, Samurai Fulfillment 916.
They even bought the Bingo Mart?
Mm-hmm.
Money do they have?
They have the combined might of Progenic and the Kazama Foundation, so a lot, and MMT. So Samurai's tendrils continue to spread, the roots of it just stealing everything from Harbor, bit by bit, piece by piece. But we can't always focus on the negative, as you guys find yourselves in front of a nice family restaurant, with just a lovely like red and black color scheme going on, whole bunch of mid 60s paraphernalia coating the wall, and the three of you are greeted at the front door by a server. Hello, my name's Fiona. How can I help you?
Three.
Yeah, sure. Is a booth okay?
Oh, I'm muted.
Oh.
Table for 3, please.
Gotcha. No, I understand. Not a problem. I get that all the time. People just mute themselves. I don't understand it. But yeah, is the booth okay? Sort of the tables have been all purchased for some big like company meeting thing that's happening later.
Okay.
Okay, so if you'll just follow me right this way, you guys are gonna love it. Today we have such a good special. They have this lovely chowder and like bacon soup. It's so good, super good. Oh.
Oh, no.
Awkwardly climbs into the booth, jams in.
As you guys sit down, you are given menus, and she puts a little black book on the table. So these are going to be your menus. Just look over them, decide if you need anything. Just raise your hand, call me over. I'll be right back with you, and I'll send your actual server out soon. Can I start you guys off with anything to drink?
Water's fine, thanks.
Understandable.
Margarita.
Daisy shoots a fucking look.
Mm. Strawberry lemonade.
Okay, strawberry lemonade, not a margarita. Wink. And you, ma'am?
Let's see.
Oh, what's the fucking name? I'm trying to think.
Daiquiri?
Nah.
I'll take the
Screwdriver.
Mojito.
I'll take the Weineken lager.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Okay, yeah. She goes,
Just one of them big old mugs.
all right, so we'll get those drink orders all set up for you. And again, if you need anything, just call me. My name is Fiona. I'll be right with you again, and your server will be over in just a bit. She leaves.
Wister whip. Fuck.
The three of you are left alone in your booth.
Daisy,
Yeah. Yes.
how long did you know Grotus?
I'm assuming the entire time she's worked there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 7 years. Kind of was going on 8.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's thank you. I didn't take it super great either. As you might have noticed, there was a bit of a missing day.
So, you knew then when I saw you.
Yes. I know I know I should have told you guys. I really didn't find out until pretty recently myself, but it's no excuse. I got a little balled up in myself, and a lot of other stuff happened. And I feel like the little situation we ran into today maybe could have been somewhat avoided if I was just a little more honest with both of you.
I don't know.
I think we would have been pissed either way, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But, well, that's why we're here a little bit. You guys have been there, and I don't think I've been acknowledging that very much. And I guess I just wanted to do a little something.
Your cunning plan to buy dinner for one person that doesn't eat. Very clever.
I hope you know I'm gonna drink like 10 of those $8 lemonades.
Understandable. Oh,
Looks over at Zelen.
I really wasn't thinking about that, which I guess is case in point for what I'm talking about. But, is there? I don't know. There's nothing. You can't do that at all, huh?
No, I don't have like the cavity in my mouth ends about here. She kind of taps like, underneath her ear,
Hmm.
just a speaker.
Huh.
I do have a tongue and teeth because otherwise, from what I understand, it just looks even more uncanny to see something like a human that doesn't speaks without that. The mannequins were supposed to be able to fit in, to not be, to be able to be a part of society.
Well, it's less about the food, anyways. This is a chance for us to collect ourselves and talk and stuff.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Casey just kind of locks up a little.
I have no idea.
I was wondering, did you have like a dream when you were a child, or a fantasy about what your life might be like?
I imagine they both are probably cringing a little.
It's just like, oh.
Well, kinda. I kind of cycled through a few things when I was little. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of kids kind of do that, don't they? I don't know if there was anything that called to me from the very beginning. I think I wanted to be a dentist at one point.
A dentist?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I saw a movie.
That shit was wild.
I saw something. And I don't know, something about it seemed kind of cool. Like, I don't know, it's important, right? It's important work, and a lot of people hate it, but I guess that kind of seemed like a cool thing. Cool people do that. I don't know, I was like 6.
What about you, Victoria?
She folds her hands in front of her on the table, and she sort of thinks about it for a minute. I don't know. I guess all I ever really wanted was just freedom, I guess.
I I under I think I understand some of that. When I was like a child, I didn't know if there was anyone else alive anywhere. I didn't know, why I existed, but I thought that maybe I was left behind to rebuild society after the apocalypse, maybe. I had a lot of information about how things worked and what things were called. And I thought that maybe someday somebody would find me and I'd be able to help her rebuild civilization, and I imagined we could have adventures. And it's sort of have that. I mean, society's not as collapsed as I thought or, imagined it might be, but could use a little bit of help. Though, knowing how to build a power plant is less useful than I was hoping at the time. Nobody needs to build any hydroelectric dams right now.
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, people kind of need to build those things in plenty of places. There's not like a dire need for them, but people who can build them are still valued.
I'd rather stay here. I don't know if I want something so much pressure if I'm fantasizing these days.
Pressure. Points a finger gun.
I don't get it.
As Daisy says, I don't get it, a Dullahan approaches and drops off your guys' drinks. Are y'all about ready to order yet?
Is that Trask?
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Daisy.
Me? What?
Just a greeting.
Trask, what are you doing? What are you doing at Wooby Wednesdays?
I work here and to pay off some extra stuff.
Huh?
I
Wait,
can't,
did they get the lighthouse?
No, it's hidden, but
Oh, thank God.
So you just have a second job? Okay, sure.
yep.
Didn't know that about you.
Hey, I got a whole life outside of the lighthouse and y'all.
That's fair.
I collect stamps.
Oh,
Anyway, can I get y'all some artichoke dip or mozzarella sticks or anything?
Yes.
Excellent. And if I could make a suggestion, we have a delicious grilled salmon. It is fantastic.
yeah, sure.
All right, I'll get that on there for you. If you think of anything else, just go ahead and ask. I'm on my way out.
Of course.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh.
Well, that was weird.
Is it?
I guess running a business is, takes a lot.
Doesn't matter what you got.
You aren't gonna have in the same position in two jobs usually.
No.
Yeah.
So while you guys are talking, but before I interrupt, is there anything anybody else wanted to get to?
not immediately.
Okay.
Huh?
So as you guys are talking, having dinner, you get your grilled salmon. It's actually pretty good. Trask threw in a little bit of extra with some slices of steak, and Fiona did get a margarita for Victoria.
Oh,
Daisy's not actually gonna press the issue.
she like is holding both glasses in one hand and sets them down to where it's like Daisy should only be able to see the lemonade.
Nah. Daisy's not going to press the issue, namely because she is, progressively draining that mug, and
Yeah, margaritas
we'll
are,
be
like,
getting more
twice
over
as
time.
wide as a regular glass.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to hide a margarita. It's just like poking out from the sides of the lemonade cup.
Just a weird cup. So the night moves on, and you guys see that party that Fiona was talking about start to come in. You recognize from the town hall Gladys Bright, the representative from Eden, who is working with Theodore Lark on the idol side of things. You recognize Kimi Soto, the girl who is in opposition to you guys at the idol show. And Zelen, you recognize two people in particular, Lillian Brago and Preview Johnson, who are sitting down at the table with all of these big names.
Is there a window at our booth?
There is.
Does it open?
You can open it. And you...
Oh, that's a buzz killer.
You all
I'm just gonna-
see one more person join the table, actually.
oh no. Oh no!
A mannequin with a streak of light blue running through her hair comes in and sits down, kind of nervous around the table, kind of looking around, but they haven't noticed you. And Kumi very loudly goes, okay, so what is all this song and dance about an invitational? Like, you signed me because I'm the best idol at Eden currently. Sorry, go ahead.
Zelen is starting to trying to escape out a window.
Ellen, come on. We can just. It's okay. We just gotta lie low. I'm gonna. I'm gonna put these mugs over here.
These two empty ones. She's working on her third.
It's gonna be okay.
Zelen silently nods and, like, kind of lowers her head and flips her hair over to the other side.
Aw.
Whoop! Stealth mode.
You hear the voice of Lillian Brago just kind of cut through the crowd. Yes, but
Just big sippy.
everybody takes one big sippy in the whole restaurant.
Yeah.
He's like, you see, MMT is taking some steps to assure you will win, Miss Soto, but the other entrants have a history of dumb luck, let's call it. So, there are some assurances in place, and when you win, your only job is to direct people to Samurai Video. You need to make sure that with a big smile on your face, they watch the programming. It's imperative. And Kumi just kind of goes, yeah, whatever, I heard that part already. But, like, I get to, like, I'm going to be, like, the star of the show. Like, Thorin's gonna be there, but, like, obviously, like, I'm gonna beat her. So, I don't see what all this like nonsense about like backup is like. Why am I teaming up with her? And she points over to Ellen, who just goes, they just said I had to do this. Listen, it's gonna be fun. We could just have fun with it. And this conversation starts to simmer down as Gladys Bright kind of controls everything and brings everybody down to a low roar. And the three of you are left in this current predicament. What do you do? You're in a Ruby Woo's days. There's some deeply life-affecting people across the way.
3 loggers deep. Several margaritas.
Just grumbling into this margarita, gauging whether Daisy and Zelen are going to officially vote on jumping out the window or staying in the booth.
Zelen is putting some finger dents in this table where she's gripping it.
Aw. Should you guys choose to stay where you're at, their party actually does not last very long. They have a small discussion. They get some light appetizers brought out, and then they begin to leave kind of abruptly. Kiyomi leaves alone. Gladys also. And then Ellen leaves with Prebe and Lillian.
Oh, thank God.
Ugh.
I'm not good with confrontations. It's way easier to just stay low. Just
When did that little priss get so competitive? Jesus.
I don't know. Listen, it's
you
a
think
pretty
she had them
competitive
buy
world
out-
out there.
You think she asked them to buy out the graveyard out of spite after she has shown up?
Oh man, I forgot they got the graveyard too.
Grumbles bubbles into the margarita.
Man, I only got to see 2 concerts. It's a graveyard.
Fucking measer.
It's
I've
all,
been listening
yeah,
to them.
it's
I
just
thought they were rather
measer.
nice.
I mean, they're all right.
They're just old. They're so old.
Look, it's a better experience when it's live, cause there's just better energy, and you meet
No, I get it. I get it.
The people are way nicer.
It's true. Everyone's just there to vibe.
Yeah, or maybe
I
just,
do know.
you make some special connections.
Feel
And
it.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
I love drunk Daisy and Victoria.
Daisy, do you know how to play an instrument?
What?
Wait, do we need to play?
Fuck, we need to plan this thing.
I don't know any music stuff. I took a little dance in high school though. I guess I should have brought that up with the childhood dreams. Well, I don't know. I didn't really like it that much, but I figured
Daisy,
that might be cool.
Daisy the dancing dentist.
Yeah. That would have been weird. Would've been
No,
pretty cool.
I dig it.
It's like a wrestling gimmick.
What other dentists dance? What other dancers are doctors?
I don't know.
You've got.
I don't know. There's probably a few out there.
You think?
I don't know. I don't know any doctors.
Fuck, we gotta plan this thing.
Is that what we're doing? Are we gonna be the dancing dentists? Is that our act?
No.
Okay. That was a stupid idea.
Zelen, what can you do?
I can manipulate electromagnetism. this can. To play a song once.
Cool.
It's kind of a little better.
Well, I can do just about everything, but they won't let me do it by myself, so...
I'm perfect and
Yeah.
cool.
You're a secret weapon. Wait, no, you're the headliner. That's not a secret.
It better not be.
That would be bad advertising.
That would be very bad advertising. Advertising sucks.
A little bit.
I could maybe make giant theremin.
That sounds awesome.
That sounds
Indeed.
hard to implement.
What's a theremin?
It's a synth that you. A typical theremin is you manipulate it by moving your hands near the control surfaces, which are usually like an elongated kind of antenna-like structures, and it reacts to the magnetic fields of a human body or whoever's body to modulate the sound it produces. But I could make mine special.
Oh,
My
oh!
electromagnetism is far more potent than.
That's the one that goes like.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mine will
Oh,
be
that
louder.
one is. Oh, wow! Ow!
You just
I-
make that
I-
so cool.
I better wear earplugs. They're very big.
So it sounds like our instrumentation is gonna be pretty dope. Zelen can play that, and I can play everything else.
Sounds great.
That isn't really a
I'll-
group, though, is it?
I don't know what I'm doing. Am I dancing?
Dancing? Dance for us.
I got quick feet, but I don't really practice
Yes,
Well,
I
we
don't
have-
dance.
or
like that.
sing.
12 days?
About 12 days.
That's a good amount of days. I could probably figure something out.
We can shake off the rust.
Yeah. I don't know if I have my tights. Probably threw those out.
Oh my god, what are you going to wear? What are you both going to wear?
Oh god, I have nothing to wear.
I know what
I
I'm
got
going to
I got this.
Just points at herself.
It's good,
That's not-
but
No, yeah, it's not. That's totally not. It sucks. It's not good for stage.
Well, we'll have to make a shopping trip.
You guys just got paid. Might be time to shop.
Did just get paid.
god. Sorry, my mind is thinking if I had infinite time right now, I would definitely do like a shopping spree comic.
I support this idea.
While you guys are discussing future plans, Trask gets, walks back over to the table and goes, "All right, y'all look like y'all are about ready to settle up."
Yeah. Yeah, these drinks suck, Trask.
they're
You serve way better.
that's at the lighthouse. But
I know.
I'll need to try
It's
yours
way
next
better.
time. Card me.
Okay. Well, listen, please don't break the law is my first thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't narc on us. Don't
I'm
narc on
the
yourself.
law.
I'm not gonna. Okay, Daisy, please calm down.
You gotta play it cool, Victoria.
Daisy would like to try your margaritas next to me next time, and then don't look at me.
Got it. Nailed it.
Awesome.
Anyways, right, here's the check. All right, here we go.
Okay. I just wanted to point out. Y'all are entering that idol competition, right?
Yes.
I don't rightly want Samurai to win, much as the next guy, so I figured y'all might be in need of my services as an informant.
You do got all the juicy details.
Mm-hmm. I happen to know what you're actually going to be doing at that idol competition.
Is it not performing a song?
Oh, that is part of it. There's a physical challenge as well.
What?
You see, they set up the stage to have 4 different large tower-like spokes. Your team will be at the base, and you will have to both draw the crowd's attention and reach the top of that tower. The first group to do both is the true victor.
Oh.
Yep, having people on the inside is very helpful.
That makes no goddamn sense.
It's like Wasuke for idols.
Damn it, you beat me to it. Just the word Wasuke was sitting in my brain. I was like, do I pull the trigger?
Yeah, always. Listen, I don't make the competition. I just tell you about it.
Yeah, I know. That's wild. Guess we gotta do a lot more training. Hey, good thing we played that Aeons online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, you
nice
got
and
the
in shape.
number 1 player on the leaderboards.
Yeah, she's right there.
Did it.
And there.
Admin
and there.
O2.
Trask kind of nods at the table and goes. He just kind of grabs the check without taking any money for it and goes, "All right, this looks like it's all taken care of. Y'all have a nice night."
Oh, come on. I'm gonna give you a tip.
What's the tip there, Daisy?
Usually at least 15%.
Okay. Well, hey, listen. Tell you what, I'll consider your tip you guys winning that competition for me.
I'll vote
I
for us.
don't know if that's gonna work on your taxes.
I don't think it might either, Daisy, but I can't know until I try.
Taxes.
You do need to pay taxes, ma'am.
You need to pay taxes.
I'll get your M2s, Victoria. We gotta do that.
All right, I'm gonna leave y'all with
When I get some water.
I'm gonna leave y'all with some words of wisdom. Y'all might want to
Yeah.
gear up before heading that way. y'all are in kind of a rough state at the moment.
Listen, it's after work. We're having a day off.
It's a rough fucking day.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
We're cooling down.
listen, the trader picked up some new gear. Maybe check it out. Could be useful.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea, actually.
All right, I need to get back to my shift. I got dishes to do. Y'all have a nice night.
You're better than this, Trask.
Take care, Trask.
You will take care as well.
What a trooper.
Before she finishes the end of her last drink, Victoria's gonna hold up her margarita glass and she'll say, "To Grotus and fucking up Samurai."
Oh.
Zelen will take her untouched water glass and clink it to Grotus and defeating Samurai.
To Grotus and defeating Samurai.
You
We're gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a toast.
Destroy the shogunate.
With a toast. The glasses clink, we pull out.
Daisy's arm does not reach the
I want to hear her say dink.
Dink. Dink.
did it.
I did it.
Same brain. And that's why we're friends. So
Little fist pump.
so you guys enjoy the rest of your night together. Name drives everybody back home. I think if there's anything else that you guys want to do with this, I think maybe we'll save that for maybe a flashback or something. For now, you guys spend at least a day recovering, maybe some less than others, and I think it's time to go shopping if you guys are up for it.
Shopping.
Shopping.
Poor Ellen.
So the shopping list has been updated for you guys with a bunch of items from people out there in the crowd. Some old returning favorites are still there. I just wanted to go through some of these real quick while you guys.
Can you link the thing?
It's pinned in the chat.
Well, golly, there it is.
Yep.
Just bookmark it.
Let me just go through some of these because, boy howdy, we got some submissions. Just go ahead and take a look through, guys. See if there's anything you want. I will do a scene after this, but there was many items many moons ago. But the first submission we have is tape for $15. It is some double-sided tape.
That's some expensive tape. It better be real good.
It's double-sided.
But yeah, there better be a fucking huge roll of it though.
Then we got something interesting. We got the 6 Desires dice. Peculiar metal die, glimmering with orange counters. When thrown, you roll a d6, and you borrow senses from another person within 30 feet of you for 10 minutes. So, say you roll a 2, you can get, like, their taste and their sight.
An amount of senses. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And the only thing you cannot take is their 6th sense on the 6th. So you get everything else but that. It also gets you get a free tattoo at the end of it because you can only use it once.
I used the 6 Desires dice and all I got was this lousy tattoo.
What is another choice one? Oh, this one's another dice-based one. It's called the Everyone Die for $60. Used by railroad companies of the past. This 6-sided die has the ability to summon boulders to rain from the sky equal to the number rolled times 10. These boulders do not discriminate.
Whoa. So good.
That's pretty funny. Also, it took me a second to get that first joke.
It's pretty
That's
good.
a good joke.
While you guys are looking through, does anything jump out to you? Because there's one that jumps out to me. It's the harbor style boat for $70. A 3-person kayak with its own life vest and oar can only sail on land. Will sink like a stone in water.
That's so good.
That sounds like the perfect thing to buy while drunk.
Remember, you guys have $750 to spend. You can combine money if you like to buy more expensive stuff.
Daisy's loaded. I should probably buy like a good chunk of things.
Yeah.
Permanent Timony upgrade.
There is a permanent Timony upgrade, which will make Timony a powerful boy. Any physical check he takes gets an additional 46 added onto it, on top of the Eons Online gains he made.
Oh man, I can't afford the whole the bagging, but almost.
You could afford it.
Somebody
together.
gives me their check.
What is the hold of bagging? If you don't mind me asking. For the people out there.
The whole where did it go? Okay, it's a deed to a fortress used to store treasures in days long past, and still holds many treasures within to this day. The catch being that the treasures stored there cannot be removed from the premises.
Yeah.
This is a big building full of treasure.
For $2,100.
Sounds like a deal. Hmm. Shopping.
So many items.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of items in here.
Is
Quite
the
a few.
butterfly juice really only $5?
Yeah. It's I told people to suggest a price. So the butterfly juice is only $5 and you get a flight for 20 minutes.
Wowie.
Yeah. It's only kind of okay flight though.
Yeah.
Yeah. While our heroes are choosing, I wanted to thank everybody out there who submitted items. They're all very, very good, and next time I ask for a round of items, I am hoping that more people have even more good ideas, because I realized with some of these submissions that if you combine some of these items, you can make some fun things happen.
Yeah, I have to like cross-reference what I already have.
Yeah. Okay, so let me set a scene while you guys are shopping as well. So after a night of revelry and fun, maybe a headache or two, you guys wake up, got your paychecks, put on a little makeup, and you travel to the edge of harbor, where you go to the trader's hovel. That sweet bubblegum smell fills the air once more. And the trader turns to you and says, "Hello!"
Wow, again?
I got
Got you pulling double duty.
I got it twice. Your boy's back. I mean, I'm the trader. Before the session, I rolled a d6 on who the trader was going to be, and it did roll on Renee again. But there was one of the options on there was 87, and I thought that would also be really funny. In any case,
God, the drama potential. Or
Huge.
just the silliness.
Take your time, dig around, see if you need anything. Is it something catch your eye?
I'm still looking through, honestly.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I'm just shopping. I do like the box,
Oh, the box is pretty good.
but that's kind of just one for me and PO.
The box is a trained living mimic that answers to the name Chester. When asked, it will allow items to be stored in it, and unless called on, looks like a normal chest. And any unknown entity that tries to acquire what's inside the box will be subject to a bite by the box. To safely open, there is a spot behind the latch. One must first scratch like a dog to awaken and open Chester.
Who's a good boy?
All right. Let's see. Okay, so there are like 3 things that all relate to putting on a disguise.
Quite
I
a few.
kind of just want to buy all of them.
If you want.
It's wearing a disguise and doing a trick is like Zelen loves that shit. That is, she lives for the heist, and she's only gotten to do it a couple times lately, but always looking for new opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna go all out. I'm gonna take the same hat.
Ooh.
It's gives you 2 dice to fool people, except for it lets you become assume the disguise of a person, and you can gain 2 extra dice to fool anyone but the original. There is the Mask of Many, which is a magical mask that can copy the face of somebody you have touched in the past 24 hours.
The mask has to have touched them.
The mask has touched them.
Yes.
Okay. That'll be tricky to deploy. That'll be interesting.
But it gives you 5 dice to do it with.
And yeah, the klepticals, which is for $75, they are fake handcuffs. They give you a 2d6 to pretending to be captured, and also lets you give you a little bit of magical space to store items inside the cuffs.
Ooh, cool. All right, we got the Klepticals, the Mask Mini, and the same hat. All right, Zelen did a good shopping. Cool.
I'm still going over some of these, but I wanted. Let me see here. Let me just do this math. Okay. I wanted to grab the common desk plant because I feel like Daisy would see that and go, "This needs to be contained immediately."
So Daisy, what's the common desk plant do?
Common desk plant that simply asks to be watered and cared for. If it is exposed to hot water, the bulb of the plant swells up and explodes into a thick mist obscuring an area. If it is exposed to cold water, the bulb shrinks and grows incredibly deadly and hot to the touch without a thick glove to protect you from the sudden and intense heat. After about 12 minutes, the bulb dissolves and a new one grows about a week later. So, that's dangerous.
Quite a bit.
You might I was gonna buy that one out of personal responsibility. And who knows, maybe we'll find a way to use it down the line.
Maybe.
I'm still looking through the rest of these though.
No, that's fine. Victoria, anything catch your fancy?
Obviously, the fact that I have over $800 is incredibly tempting.
To get the Timony?
I'm trying to check and see if I will or will not do that.
Oh dear.
It would be less because, well, I don't know, because I could see Victoria just impulsively doing it too.
I got Timony upgrades in here.
He's just in the store like, guys, I'm growing stronger.
Oh god, what's happening to me?
Oh,
It's like
Jesus.
a cartridge that you plug into the back of his neck.
Jack
Ugh.
Timony upgrade installed.
I'm become strong.
It's a tie-up between things I think will make for good presentation and being tempted by the Timony upgrades, and I feel like it might be a little more responsible to lean towards the former.
Okay.
Okay. I've picked 2 things I might like, and I still have money for more, I think, but I'll...
Sure.
I can't deliberate too long. Okay, so I think for Victoria, I would like to get the Crystal Weaver. Let me find that so I can read what that does. The Crystal Weaver, valued at $45, is a spider inside of a glass ball. It weaves intricate webs made of crystals. The crystal webs hold some sort of power through their reflections, but no one is quite sure what that power is. Beyond that, they also make good gifts with how they decorate a room.
Things would be very valuable.
The other thing that Victoria would like to get is the Dark Knight, valued at $50, which is a small figurine that, when placed on the ground, it will emit a wave of darkness that will remove all light from a room.
All right.
And with that, I can no longer afford the Timony upgrade.
You cannot.
I might also like to pick up the Sure Thing coin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Valued at $125. It is a simple coin that has a unique ability. It will always land on heads.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When you guys are done shopping, I'm gonna tell you the thing I noticed.
Okay. I also want to grab the Oculus Thrift.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
which is 2 pairs of goggles. While being worn by 2 separate pairs of eyes, the users can see through either pair of goggles as if they were wearing them. I also want to grab. Wait, where those goes? Boots of the Mad Dog.
The dancing boots.
Get the dancing boots. 4d6 to dance, 2d6 to regular performance. Natural superstar, or at least your shoes are really cool.
I like the boots of the Mad Dog. They're really good.
That's just a practical purchase right there.
Uh,
And also the Timony. No,
not mentioned here.
I could afford it.
Not mentioned here. The boots of the Mad Dog are very explicitly a Yakuza reference, I believe, to Guru Majima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's got the dancing style.
I was very that item appeared, and I knew you guys were doing the idol show. I was wondering if anybody was gonna grab it. I thought Pio might grab it, but also that's fine. Daisy,
Yeah, it took me a bit to notice it.
I think I may have just scrolled past it.
It's all good. Anything else? If you guys have like other things you might want to buy after the session, just let me know. We'll let folks know if their items got bought. Because I don't want it to be forgotten. My favorite item in the Mars ball, $10 per ball. A rubber ball that
I was tempted by those, and I do still have over $500.
It just hits you in the head with a rubber ball.
It's just part of it's just like I still got items I haven't used.
I do have a good chunk of items that I keep trying to think to use. Mars ball.
It's pretty good. All right, so
just immediately hits you in the head. God, the box is also so tempting.
It could be, but we can't spend too much.
We need a pet for ASC.
Yeah, get the box or get the.
It's Timony.
Yo.
Upgrade Timony. I can upgrade Timony and get the box. I am fucking loaded.
Go off.
I after what I bought, I still have almost $1,300. I've been thrifty.
It's true. Well, I think for now we will call shopping there. If you want to buy something else, just let me know.
Might do some stuff later.
Yeah. For now, as you guys leave, the trader, goodbye. Have a good afternoon.
You as well.
You find yourselves outside in harbor, looking over the ridge where the trader's hut is, and you can see all of harbor, and it looks different from when any of you first arrived here. Daisy, when you first got to harbor, a lot of MMT wasn't what it is now. The giant monolithic building that stands near the center of harbor, kind of as a horrible watcher overlooking everything. Victoria, you came to harbor seeking freedom and finding some measure of it, and now with Samurai expanding, an ever moving white like void is beginning to paint itself over the top of harbor. And Zelen, when you awoken, you found not a lot waiting for you, and since moving to harbor, you found a whole lot waiting for you, and now this thing is threatening to possibly take it. As the three of you look over what is currently becoming harbor, you can see the stadium where the idol show is to be held. You can see the giant, massive towers that you are going to have to climb in a couple of days. You can see two sides of a city that are not working together at the moment.
I don't care who they've got on their team. We're gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah.
getting weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a there's a very clear yeah. Standing next to you is Rene Ravel, who's taken off his trader mask.
Yeah.
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 Are you allowed to do that?
How's your mom?
Wait, no, I had to roll the secret dice last time I did that. Zella, no.
Zelen, as you
Not
say
wearing the
that,
mask.
he just goes, "Oh, she's fine."
Man, I had to barely avoid a mental attack.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hello?
Sorry, somebody called my name and I heard yes. Oh,
Oh, you
All right.
run real fast, little dude.
yeah, I got another 10K to go. Sorry, I gotta get back to the office.
10.
That Ian's online really beefed him up.
More seriously, Renee gets dragged away by 87, who is like dressed down a little bit. She looks like she's getting ready to go practice dancing. And the three of you are left alone. The sun is setting in harbor. The Adel show is in about 11 days. You have 11 days to prepare, 11 days to get ready to fight for the citizens of Harbor, for their attention, for their livelihoods, for their future. Because right now, a lot of things are being taken from you. So I would urge you to fight back.
And I hope you found something precious.
Get it out of your system. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. Jikai, our bodies, our souls, our freedom, the physical challenge awaits.
Rocktoberfest, baby. All right. Thank you all for coming around, watching the show, and like Shake said, I hope you did find something precious. Have a nice night, everybody.
Good
Night,
night,
folks.
everyone.
Bring